Hey, good morning, everyone. I better wait till it catches up here. Good morning. I got my coffee. It's the coffee sessions again. All right, we got volume here. Just making sure my mic's working. Good morning here in Seattle. It's the infamous coffee sessions are back. It's early in the morning. It's 4:30 in the morning. I'm gonna do a. I'm gonna do a land. I'm gonna do it a little different. Uh, I think I've been getting lazy on my landscape, so I'm gonna put more thought into this one. And put some cool colors up in the sky. You know, when you do art, this is on paper, art paper with acrylic paint. You get a different feel and a different look than canvas. So I'm going to try and make this look like I'm doing it on canvas. We'll see if I can. So I'm going to use very light colors with a lot of white in it. It's going to end up being more like a pastel maybe look. Let's do this. I'm going to start with the sky down to here, and then I'll put a mountain in there. So I'm going to start with some, I guess, pink down near the bottom of the mountain. I'm going to mix colors. We'll mix color guy here. We'll start with a light pink down here. Very light. I just put more white on my brush just to mix this in. I want a good mix of colors here, so I'm going to add some purple now. Or violet. It's a light violet. Just mix the colors in there. It's going to be a light sky. And I do have some phthalo blue here, but very light blue. Just near the top here. There we go. That's a nice looking sky. Let's throw some more white in just to get some distant clouds maybe happening in the back here. Kind of blend it in a little bit. Wow, look at that sky already. Now watch this. I'm going to put a dark silhouette of a mountain up here. It's going to look awesome. I'm going to use purple actually for the mountain. Well, purple, a little black and white in it to make it a grayish purple. This is dark, not dark, but a grayish. Grayish purple. Let's put a big mountain up here in the middle. Big peak here in the middle. Because the way I'm going to do this landscape, I'm going to have hills coming from either side here. So both of the left side and the right side will be a little lower. It's a simple mountain here. I want it big. I want it because I want this to show up pretty good in the painting. The main peak. But look how that looks on that color already. That on top of that light background. That looks amazing. And down here, I'm going to grab some white, believe it or not, and just lighten up like the valley down here. Just lighten it up. I don't know what color the valley's going to be yet, but I'm just going to lighten up this area of the mountain. Just lighten it up. Almost make it'll look like mist. But now let's put some hills coming from either side. It's going to look cool. I don't know what colors. Let's use a light green first. It's going to be a pastel green. I'm going to just take dark green. This is Jenkins green. Add white to it. I'm going to put a little blue in there too to change that tone. Green and white to get it like a light green. I'm going for the light color, okay? And let's enclose this mountain with the hill here on the side. I'm going to have hills on either side. It's going to be trees coming down the hill. Just like that. And this side I'll make it yellow. Yellow ochre maybe with white in it. The hill over here maybe just a little lower. The main focus will be kind of like the mountain in the center here. So I'm going to grab some yellow ochre, little burnt umber in it, and then some white again, a light to get that pastel look. But let's make the mountain, this hill come from here and underneath this hill. This one will be a little closer to us. Already, look what I got going on so far. Looks pretty good. Good start to a landscape there. Let me zoom it in for you. Look how cool that looks already. I haven't been doing this lately. I've been doing more mountains straight across and with land. Trying to get the land to look like it's going off into the distance. But these are the ones that I get the most likes on when you have these side hills. People just tend to like these better. I don't know why, but let's put a little water down here. It's going to be a bluish, purple, white, same thing. I'm keeping it pastel colors. Just have a little water down here. finally down here, let's see, we'll probably do, I'll do some like a hill coming from all the way across. And I might do maybe a river. We'll just widen it out down here. There we go. It'll look like it's coming from over here. And this will be, we'll make this a dark, a brownish color, burnt umber with a little yellow. And this time I'm not going to put any white in it, just dark color here. Get that contrast. Alright, there's my underpaint is done. So I usually start my paintings off like this. I just like to get the scheme of things going. Just like that. Now I can start putting trees in there and bushes, and that looks pretty good. Pretty good so far for 12 minutes. Got the framework done on this painting. Let's have some coffee. Let me grab some coffee here. Who's there? Hey, no likes. Yeah, let me change that. Thanks. Toxic Delta. Cool name. No river flowing down. We'll just put a river across the... I'll put a pathway from the back. How's that? A walkway from the mountain into the scene. Once I get the mountain done, then I'll run like a walkway or a road coming down to the river. Cool. Really cool. Yeah, thanks for the likes already. 7 likes. 7 likes in 13 minutes. Wow. That's pretty good. I got my I made my Folgers coffee this morning. I like those colors so far. Because of course the trees are going to be dark. When I put some trees in here, they're going to be a lot. Let's do a tree right now over here on this right side of the painting, coming in from the left, right here. And I might do one over here coming in from the left, a little lower. We'll put this one up high and this one down low here. So what I'll do is I'll make this tree over here orange and yellow, and this green's over here, so I'll put a green tree here. So we'll have green, green, yellow, yellow crossing each other. We'll try and keep some kind of system going on here. So I'm going to make a dark brown for this side. I'm just putting a little bit of black, Mars Black burnt umber. Let's see, let me design a tree here. I want it all the way from the top here. I'm putting it in brown, and then I'm going to highlight it with yellow ochre maybe. cool? And on this side, I'll put a smaller tree right here with the green, Jenkins green with black in it to get it dark. Then I'll lighten it up with a lighter green like this. This is a dark green here. A little bigger. There we go. Trying to close the painting here. This will be the main focal, the main thing. Now I'll put a big cloud. It's going to kind of enclose the whole mountain peak. Wow, 8 likes already. Cool. So I put it down here. Now let's put some light color on it and see what it looks like. I wanted to make it like this, a light yellow ochre, I think, with a little burnt umber in it. Let's see what it looks like. I'll probably have to add some orange to it, but let's just see what it looks like with a little bit of yellow ochre here. I think it'll look all right. Probably have to lighten it up a little more to fit the other colors. This one I'm going to make a light green like this. I already have it mixed, so I'll just grab a little bit of that and we'll highlight this tree a little bit with some light color. All right, that looks good for now. I'll do some more work on it later. All right, so we got 2 trees there. I'm going to do the mountain next. So I want this mountain to look far away. So I'm not going to put much, I don't think I want to put too much snow up here. A lot of peaks here though. I'm just start off with a little bit of white up here, just to see what it's going to look like on the right side of each peak. I just like to start off like this, and then I'm going to stand back and look at it. Cool. I kind of like it. All right, let me finish we'll put snow up here now, and I'm using a brush. Sometimes I use a knife up here. If you put the paint on a knife, it won't blend in like it's blending in right now. But this, sometimes I like painting the mountain in like this. A knife, it'll just lay on top of there. I want this painting to look like I did it with, a brush. So I'm going to do this side of the mountain in purple. Purple with, it's going to have some gray in it. Let's see how dark this is. It's mostly, it's like a light purple. Do 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 do. I'm going to put some hills down in here. So how we do, I'm going to extend this here. Extend this one. We'll run some hills back this way. Ba 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 da 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 ba. My purple and blue now. Purple and blue. And we'll start to darken up this area up here in the front. Change the color a bit. Good morning coffee. Hopefully you guys got your coffee. I got to get a new filbert brush. This one is starting to separate on me. It doesn't blend as well as it used to. We'll let that dry and watch how cool it looks when it's done drying. That popped through again. It's going to look like mist down there. You can already see the blues trying to come back through here. Just got to give it a few minutes. Wow, I'm really digging this. I got 9 likes already. Thank you, everybody. Maybe I'll get, there I am right there. Let's get the crazy world going this morning. Spin the world. Good Folgers coffee. Maybe I can get to sponsor me. I was trying to get Pepsi to sponsor me, but they wouldn't do it. I never heard from them. So I quit drinking Pepsis on my lives. I really like the look of this. It's pastel colors. I put white in everything. If you just joined in, I put white in this green, this yellow, the blue, white in the pink. Except for the trees, I didn't put any white in there. We got to have some contrast. So for my trees here, I'm going to put some trees up on this hill now. I think ba-da-ba. It's going to be a greenish gray color. Greenish gray. So maybe with a little blue in it. Yeah, it's going to have blue so it shows up a little. Let's see if this color up here. It's not going to be dark enough, so I got to add a little more blue. I think this will work. So I'm going to have some we'll have some trees coming down here. Very cool. And a little titanium white now underneath the tree line, just so it's out. Blend it in there. Blend the colors in. I just want the bottom tree line to show up, so very cool looking. Very nice. I don't know what color trees to put on this yellow though. That's gonna look kind of funky. Let me try the same thing. I'll do a dark yellow. Like I did a darker green on this light green, I'll do a dark yellow on this set. I'm not sure if it'll work, but we'll give it a try. I can always change it. So it's going to be more of a brown, a darker yellow. I want the same style trees coming down here. Maybe a little different. Might work. Yep, I kind of like that. See how the blue came back now? All the blue underneath, it all came back. If you remember, this was all white, and then it soaked in, and now you can see all the blue now. It makes the mountain look cool. It makes it look farther back. I got 12 likes already. Thank you, guys. Up early this morning, I go, I'm going to do a live. I haven't done an early live like this in, man, probably months. It's Sunday morning. And I'm off, though. If you have a chance, go look at my channel. I did some shorts with the Halloween. They're pretty funny. I did a ghost. I did a mummy. What else did I do? A ghost, a mummy. Oh, and a zombie type face. They're pretty cool. If you guys never made a video before, you could try. You could play around with those. They're pretty fun. Let's do clouds now. I want to fill. I think I want to fill this with a big cloud here, so it looks like it's filled up back there. Let me start with that, and then I'll go from there. I do my clouds a lot of different ways. So this one I'm going to do it a very simple way and design the top part of the cloud first, like this. That's the top part of it. And then I'll bring it down a little. And then what I'm going to do is look like it's blowing by pulling the bottom out. Now I'll put some shadows in there in a second when it dries. This is an easy way to do acrylic clouds. Clouds should be easy. Don't let them scare you. You could do this and make a cloud. See, you don't have to spend too much time on your clouds. Just throw some color up there. I used to get discouraged when I got to the painting because I couldn't make good clouds. So I'm going to use I think I like this pink color here, this darker pink for the shadows of the cloud. So I'm going to try that color again if I can. A little too dark. But just a round brush. Now I'm trying to round the tops of the clouds off a bit, because that fan brush kind of put up edges up there. And just the top a little bit, or lighten it up a bit with white. Blend this down. It's some of that pink is too bright. There we go. That looks pretty good. It's a nice cloud. So I'm going to grab a big filbert brush, well, medium sized one. This is a number 8 filbert. This one I got to get a new one too. It's starting to separate, see. But I want to put some yellow on this hill here now. You just kind of wash it in there, so it'll look like maybe the sun's coming from right. So I'm going to put a little light on this hill, so it looks like the sun is shining on this hill there. This is just a little bit of yellow on my brush, wet brush. It's kind of wet. And let's just glaze some sunlight maybe down here. That looks cool. I don't want to do the whole hill, just part of it. We could even do a little bit down here, brighten it up. Very colorful painting. I like it. Very colorful. Let's put a little bit of yellow. On some of these tree branches here. It might end up turning green, but that's all right. I like to have just one color up there. This has got brown underneath, then yellow ochre, now it's some yellow. So you get some different tones. You see how I added this yellow to the green? You get a different tone in there. So let's put a little bit, just a little bit here. There we go. Very cool. This is looking pretty good. I'm kind of taking my time this morning. Maybe there's sunlight hitting this tree. I'll just throw a little yellow up there. Right on. I'm really digging this, guys. So let's put some trees down here now. I'll put some bushes here along the water, and we'll put some evergreen trees here, dark ones. I'll put them in dark and then I'll highlight them, make them lighter. So how I like to do this now is that green. Here, I'll show you. So this is Jenkins green. It's really dark already, but I'm going to put a little black, just a little. And I'll use this dark green to make some bushes here. This is the water, the water line here. So what I'm going to do, I'll kind of just start with some small bushes here. Small color. Now you got to pull the bottom to get rid of that hard edge. Just pull the bottom. You could go either way. We'll go to the left here. Instant bushes. Look at that. Make them different heights here. Very cool. I'll put a few trees here now. Let's do, I don't know what kind of tree I want here. I kind of want a tree that goes up here. That'll really pull this water close to us if I put a big tree. If I put a little tree, it'll make this looking farther away. Let me think about this. I've been checking the chat. Who's in here? Ed, good morning. Hey, you're up early. Marianne's up early. Hey, good morning. Actually, it's probably late time over there. Marianne's at. I got something special for you tomorrow. I won't be able to do it till after work, though. I get off at 7:30 my time in the morning. So I'll probably be doing it around 7:30, 8:30 tomorrow, my time. I'm going to put a big tree. I don't care. I want to try some different stuff, so. trying to make it look different than I usually do. We're going to put a big evergreen tree here. It's one of those ones that are like 200 feet tall. There we go. Look at that. Wow. You know, I tried to make this painting look very light pastel looking, and it still looks bright to me. Because I look at some of these other people's landscapes, and they have a lot of light color back here to make it look farther away. And I try and lighten it up, and it still ends up looking dark. I think it's the paint I'm using. I'm not using expensive acrylic paint here. I'm using like the cheapest paint you can buy. I'm still trying to make it look good. This is like very inexpensive paint that I'm using, acrylic paint. There is a difference. If you use better quality paint, it's going to look a little different. Hopefully you guys got your coffee. I got my coffee. It's 5:30 here in Seattle, so it must be 8:30 in Florida, huh? Oh, we got a time change today, right? Hopefully it didn't already happen. I just happened to get up at 3:30 to use the. I go, well, I'm going to stay up and do a painting. These are the easiest trees to make. Yeah, this is, I think it's going to be a river coming down this way, flowing from left to right. Comes those dark trees that I like. I always forget when I do these trees by the water. Now I got to put reflections in here. So let's do next. I'm going to have to hurry up because there's a lot of trees in here. Because the paint, it dries fast on you. Okay. I like the way this came out here. It's got the right tone. Right on. All right, I've done better reflections, but that's pretty good for now. Those two there look nice. I like that. The way this one came out right here looks really good. I got 12 likes already. Thank you, everybody. This is definitely different than the ones I've been lately. Let's do the trail now. Somebody was asking about a path. Yeah, we're going to do one from the mountains back here. This is one of my favorite things to do here. Wow. That looks amazing. I love doing that. It really adds some depth to the mountain there. Right on, thank you. Who is that? Phenomenal. I can't read all that. That's a long word. That's a long. Wow. It's the longest name on YouTube. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool to put classic Bigfoot in there. Maybe like walking off this way. All right, I'm gonna work on this area now in the front. I'm not sure what I want to do yet, but something will happen. I think I want a big tree over here, believe it or not. Something big in the foreground. I never do that. I should run it all the way up into the sky here. Let me put some bushes here and see if I'm gonna like it. All right. I think I'm gonna put a big tree because I never put a big tree in the foreground, so that's what I'm gonna do. I want it to, if I put it over here, then this guy will look like it's more in the foreground, that tree. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. I don't want to put it right over the peak. It's going to go over here. It's going to have to be smaller than I want, but it'll be all right. wanted it to go way up there, but I think it'll be all right. There we go. Yeah, good enough. Good enough. Is that good enough for you? It's good enough for me. We'll just put small bushes down here. Call it a day. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. This one was fun. I really had fun. It's not done yet. I want to put a lot more clouds up there and highlight this tree here. And highlight these bushes here. Let me make these a little bigger. I'd like to go fishing right there, man. Daniel, thank you. Yes, I think when you wake up in the morning, you have a little more patience, I think. I've been getting a little sloppy with my painting lately, so I wanted it down a bit. Good morning, everyone. All right, I'm going to highlight this tree with a light green, pastel colors. The whole idea of this painting was going to be like pastel colors, you know, but so this is going to be a very light green. Let's do the tops first. Take my time here. There we go. Wow, that came out great. I need to take my time a little more when I paint. That looks really cool, doesn't it? That highlight on there. Wow. That's something else. What a cool shot right here. You got you can see the mountain back there with this in the foreground. All right. I think I'm going to have to highlight all those other trees now. Let me get the crazy world going. The world is spinning this morning. So make these, I'll make these green, purple, blue, pink. I don't know what color to make those bushes. I think a light blue. Let's do a light blue. Blue and green. A bluish. It's going to be a bluish green color here. And it's kind of dark, so I'm going to lighten it up a little bit here. And I'll make that one more lighter. All right. So these, let me see if it works for these. Just a light bluish gray. Got to have some kind of highlighters or they're going to look flat. There we go. Wow, that looks amazing. That looks amazing. You can tell I put a little more thought and time into this one. 14 likes. I think that's the most likes we got, like on a live, like during the live. Let's put some birds up there. I always, I get asked to like put an animal in there, but I don't. I might be. I could put a rabbit down here. Might be easy enough. To me, it seems like you put something in there that's not part of nature. It kind to me, it kind of ruins it. It ruins the painting. Except for these birds. Birds are. They kind of fit the scene. Those faraway flying birds. I don't mind putting birds in there. But I don't think I tried to do a fox once. I did a blue heron. I think what I'm going to do is have these birds coming from way back here. And that's good enough. Do 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 do. All right, guys. I think that's all I'm going to do on this one. It's been an hour and 20 minutes, so I kind of like it. Thanks, Ed. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I think if I take my time, they come looking a little cleaner, a little better. Who knows? Tomorrow I must and go, I don't like it, but we'll see. I went through my older paintings and I looked at some of them. They looked like I did some that kind of looked like more like pop art type landscape. They didn't look real. They looked more like a cartoon. But I mean, it depends what people want. Today I'm going to go to Home Depot and get some plexiglass. Because this stuff, what I'm going to do when I sell these, I'm going to put this in a plexiglass, right? Cut the plexiglass to fit and then put a board behind it. Just clip the plexiglass and the painting and the board together. That's how I'm going to frame it. Because I'm going to try and then I can sell it for more money if it's already in a like a frame and stuff. But I'll probably, if I get the plexiglass stuff down, I'll probably do a video on how I do it. Because the reason I went to paper is because I do so many paintings. I mean, there's already 20 paintings right here. And then I would have 20 canvases stacked up in a corner. You know, I mean, the canvas take up so much room, you know. I can keep these paintings in a booklet till I'm ready to frame them. All right, guys, I'm going to end it here, and I'll probably be back in a little bit. But cheers. Happy Sunday. Good seeing everybody in here.